Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers injury report for their matchup versus the Carolina Panthers. Let's go ahead and dive right in. You have a lot of different names on here. Firstly, Lavonte David seems like he is going to be missing his second game in a row for the Bucs. He did not participate in Wednesday's practice. He did not participate in Thursday's practice. So it definitely seems like a Lavonte David is going to be missed and sorely missed, as last week was not a great showing for the Buccaneers linebacker core. David is still one of the best players on this Bucs defense. He has showcased it week in and week out this year, and the Bucs defense is not for the better whenever he is not on the field. Seems like Carlton Davis is getting closer to a return. He was limited on Wednesday and full go on Thursday. So it definitely seems like him being in play is a legitimate possibility for the Bucs. I believe he did end up playing versus the Colts overall, so it's good that he's slowly getting back into the full-time participation. Seems like the Buccaneers may very well be without Jamel Dean for another week. He did not participate in Wednesday's practice. He did not participate in Thursday's practice. In the absence of Dean, we've seen a lot of different guys. You have seen mainly Zion McCollum get more playing time. D. Delaney has gotten some more playing time at cornerback as well. Just goes to show the versatility of Delaney at corner. You have Derek Pitts Jr. in that mix also. Those have been some of the main guys that have been available for the Bucs so far, with Dean dealing with injury. Somebody new dealing with, I wouldn't even classify this as an injury, but an ailment, let's say, is Servassier Dennis, who did not participate in Wednesday's practice, did not participate in Thursday's practice due to an illness. Hopefully he is feeling better, but it definitely seems like he is in jeopardy of missing this upcoming game versus the Carolina Panthers. Just goes to show that right now that's even more pressure on Devin White, KJ Britt, even JJ Russell, who the team just promoted from the practice squad to the active roster. All three of those guys may get a significant amount of playing time in the upcoming game. You always have that idea and that mentality of next guy up. So look out for those three guys. Look out for Devin White, who we literally just made an entire video talking about. This is another big opportunity for him. I can't say that enough times, but KJ Britt, I'm a big fan of KJ Britt. Let's see what he can do. JJ Russell, I loved what he did in training camp. I loved what he did in the preseason. Maybe interested to see him get some reps in there at linebacker as well. So I'm going to be curious to see what they do at inside linebacker. Outside linebacker, Yaya Diaby is dealing with an ankle injury. He was limited on Wednesday, limited on Thursday. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that he would probably be good to go, but obviously a little bit dinged up in the outside linebacker rotation, which is a darn shame because Yaya Diaby's actually been playing pretty well throughout the course of this season so far. I guess the past couple of games, let's just call it that. So that would be an unfortunate loss for the Bucs. It is kind of important to note here as well, the Buccaneers only conducted a walkthrough, so the practice report is an estimation. Chris Godwin was limited on Thursday, or I guess they conducted a walkthrough on Wednesday. My apologies. They had full practice on Thursday. So this on Thursday that we're seeing here is good information to see here. That's not just a walkthrough, that's a full practice. So Chris Godwin was limited in Thursday's practice. He is new to the injury report. Hopefully he's okay. If I had to guess, I'm going to imagine that he's probably going to be okay, but is still dealing with a bit of an ailment of his own. Mike Green is on the injury report. He did not participate in Wednesday's practice nor in Thursday's practice. If I had to guess, I'm going to say Mike Green's probably going to end up missing this game, so the Buccaneers will be a little bit more thin in terms of defensive lineman depth. Baker Mayfield was full go Wednesday and Thursday due to an ankle injury that he had sustained in that game versus the Indianapolis Colts. So it seems like the quarterback is good to go, the captain. Finally, Devin White. I'm sorry, I just talked about this guy as wanting to step up, but he was limited in Wednesday, did not participate in Thursday. So he is in jeopardy of missing this game. So my apologies for my comments earlier. Now you're looking at KJ Britt and you're looking at JJ Russell as the two, literally the only two inside linebackers on the team right now. On the roster, they could obviously elevate somebody from their practice squad. I believe they have somebody on their practice squad. I'll look that up here as we cut back to this view. But point being is that the Buccaneers are very, very thin at middle linebacker right now. Incredibly incredibly thin at middle linebacker. So we'll see what they end up doing. Their top 3 linebackers are hurt or ailments, have ailments of one way or another. So you're going to be looking at KJ Britt. You're going to be looking at JJ Russell as your guys. They did bring in V Jones to the team earlier this week, so to speak. Sorry for the 5 Nights at Freddy's photo. I literally did a movie review over on another channel, Reel to Reel. Go check that out if you guys haven't checked that out yet. But you go down here, they did just bring in V Jones to the practice squad a week or 2 ago, so he is certainly on there. He could be an option. Aside from that, guys, they don't really have anybody in the mix at inside linebacker. They just don't. Besides V Jones, which if I had to guess, I imagine V Jones is going to be a guy that's going to have to get promoted, or not promoted, sorry, elevated to the team's active roster for a game, just so you could get an extra body in there. Because look, Devin White's dealing with an injury, Servassier Dennis is dealing with an injury, Levante David is dealing with an injury, I guess Servassier Dennis is dealing with an ailment. You need depth, and right now you have 2 linebackers who are majorly in play for this upcoming game. You have KJ Britt, and you have JJ Russell. So it would not surprise me if V Jones is elevated. I keep on saying promoted. Elevated to the team's active roster. That wouldn't really surprise me at all. Just to add another body in there. And V Jones may even get some playing time, guys. Honest to goodness, that may be something that we have to see. But the Bucs defense is certainly banged up. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starters out of 11 on the defense that are on the injury report. Not good. I mean, 1, 2, 3, let's not include Servassier. 4, 5. Sorry. 5 out of your 11 starters are on the injury report now. It's not good, man. That's not good. We'll see what happens. It's not a good look, man. And again, it's against the Panthers. Look at this injury report. Good Lord. It's like their entire team's on the freaking injury report. Point being, though, is that regardless, people need to step up. People should step up, and we'll see if they do end up getting the job done at the end of the day, folks. It's going to be an interesting situation. Let's hope some guys can step up with that next man up mentality. And that's your injury report right now. So, guys, I want to know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below about this Buccaneers injury report. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions on this? I'd like to hear them about the 5 starters being on the injury report, about some of the other guys that are on the injury report. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.